10 simple ways to build self confidence. One, practice self care. If it's about working out, taking care of your body, anything that nurtures your body, your mind, and your soul, please do that. It helps a lot with building confidence. Number two, positive self talk. I can't emphasize this more than what I have said before. It is very important for you to talk positive words, positive affirmations to yourself, because let me tell you, you are the one who controls whatever you think, and whatever goes into your mind in the long run turns to the person that you become. So please talk to yourself in a positive manner all the time. Number three, learn something new. If it's swimming, driving, cooking, any new skill, it helps build self confidence, because I want you to imagine yourself learning to drive, say when you're 20 or 25 or even 30. I can imagine how much it builds your confidence. For example, if you learn swimming, imagine what confidence comes into you whenever you go swimming, because you're so proud of yourself of having achieved a milestone. So another thing that helps you is learn something new. The fourth thing that you need to do is face your fears. Don't suppress them. If you're afraid of something, look into it and try to analyze what is channeling this feeling that I have. What is channeling the fear that is in me? Because the root cause is where you will get the solution. You may have fear for, let's say, talking in public, but you need to deep down and analyze, where did this problem come from? For example, in this case, if you have fear in talking in public, probably when you were young or in school or something, or in church, wherever you were, you might have been humiliated by someone, or someone must have degraded you or talked back to you in public. So from then, there's this fear that you fear talking in public. So you need to analyze what channels this. And once you know the root cause, it will be so easy for you to overcome that. The fifth thing I would say is set small, achievable goals. Don't have goals that you want to achieve in 10 years or 15. Have those, but for you to build self-confidence, have these small goals that you can say that my goal this week is to work out 3 times. My goal this week is to watch my diet. My goal today is I make sure I have a devotion. I spend some time with God, or I spend some time with myself or with my loved ones. So when you achieve these small goals, in the long run, they come to build the you that you want. And in that, you will be able to build confidence. Another thing I would say is surround yourself with positivity. Let me tell you, it is very important for you to be in an environment that nurtures positive vibes. Walk with people that nurture you, that bring out the good vibe. Even if it in your workplace or wherever, be with people that bring positivity. You know, there are these kind of people that you meet, and at the end of the day, you're so drained because they have nothing good. They're always probably arguing about something, complaining about the economy. Yes, the economy is bad, but you need people who can tell you, okay, the economy is not doing well, but what can we do? We can start a business. Another thing, probably you're working with someone who keeps talking about, I don't like my body, I don't like how I look, I don't like my hair, I don't. You need to work with people who will say, I don't like my body at this time, but this is what I'm doing to achieve my goal. I don't like my hair at this time, but I have booked a salon. I have a salon appointment to work on my hair. You need people that bring these positive vibes. You Because in this world, we need people that can nurture us, that can bring out the positive vibe in us. The seventh thing I would say is practice good posture. For example, maintain eye contact. Let's say you're walking into a meeting or you're walking into a mall or something. Practice this eye contact. It helps build confidence. And walk with your shoulders high. Can you imagine yourself walking into a place and your shoulders are down, you're looking down? That will already bring some negative impact on your confidence. But if you walk with confidence, when people watch you walk into a room, they can tell that someone has come into this room. So please maintain a very good posture. Another thing I would say is keep a success journal. Write down things that you have achieved. I have managed to work out. I have lost 1 kg or 2 pounds. I have say, I have learned to drive. I drove myself to work today. I have learned to swim. I took my first flight today. I went on holiday, wherever place you want. These little things are the ones that contribute to the people that we become. So please keep a success journal, because let me tell you, I want you to imagine if you start keeping a success journal every day, write something that you have achieved every day. At the end of the year, you have 365 positive things that you have achieved. Can you imagine that? Or even if you say you're going to write a success journal at the end of every week, at the end of the year, you'll have 52 successful things you have achieved. Ponder on that. Another thing I would say is dress with intention. Let me tell you, it is very important for you to dress in a very appropriate, classy manner. When you walk into a place and you're properly dressed, let me tell you, people always judge you. Even before you talk, they'll always judge you by how you dress. We never say this. I know we say we listen, we don't judge, we watch, but we don't judge. But in real sense, people judge you by how you dress. If you walk into an interview and you're properly dressed, there's already an impression in that interviewer that this person is organized, disciplined. I'm assuming it's a lady who walks into an interview, their hair is done, they have good makeup. If you don't do makeup, your skin just looks good. You look well kept. Probably you have this dress or this suit and your shoes are matching your handbag. I want you to picture that person who walks into a room. Trust you me, even before they talk, there's already an impression in that interview of how the kind of a person that you are. So please, I can never emphasize on this. Watch what you dress and how you dress. Can I tell you one secret? When you dress in a decent manner, it attracts people more. When you walk into a place and you're dressed this decent person, trust you me, it has a very big impact. And the last thing I would say in how to build confidence is help others. When you reach out, go out of your way to help other people, it builds some confidence in you because you can realize, okay, so I achieved this by helping so and so. That means I am good in this field. Let's take, for example, you have a friend who, let's say, is traveling abroad and probably they need someone to take care of their kids. They're going on a holiday for a few days or even a night or even a few hours. Imagine the bond that you create with that baby. At the end of it, there will be a fulfillment in you because you have helped someone. And in the end, it will build your confidence. So please practice this, and I'll be here waiting for a testimony. All the best.